Hi there, hi friends. Thanks for joining me for class today. We're going to do a really quick shoulder release exercise sequence. So you can do this seated in a chair or on the floor. It's totally up to you. I like sitting on the floor. I also actually really like sitting up just a little bit on something underneath my bottom. So I'm going to use a bolster. So you can come into a seated position. Cross-legged seat is great, or just sitting in a chair, right? Sitting upright, as close to the edge of your chair as you can, feet on the floor, nice and stable. We'll start with a strap or a necktie or a scarf in your hands. So you can open up your strap, your belt, your necktie, and take the arms nice and wide, right? So here they are, wider than your shoulders, right? And you start with them in front of your body, and then you take your arms up and overhead, breathing in, and then see if you can take the arms behind your back, all the way down till they come all the way as far as they can. And then you take your arms up and overhead, super straight arms, and then exhale the hands back down in front of your body. And you just take the arms up and overhead and then behind you. So this is a big range of motion here for your shoulders. If it's easy, bring your hands a little closer together. So the arms come up and then all the way back down in front. Up and overhead and then behind. So we'll do that maybe 2 more times. Taking your hands a little closer each time. Really want those arms to go straight as we can. And then they come up and overhead. And then down. Now, from here, let's take the hands pretty close together, right? Pretty close, maybe knee distance. And then take the arms up and overhead, and let's release one hand up and over to the side. So one arm is straight and the other arm is bent, and we're stretching through the head of the shoulder, the armpit, opening and finding release. And then we go up and over to the other side. So the arms, you might be able to get a deeper release if you take the hands even closer. So you could hold on to the strap, really extend that arm up and over, other side. Maybe even a little lean into the side as you release. And then we take the arms up and then bring them back in front of the center of the body. Now you can let go of the strap. This is another great shoulder release. Take one arm up, bend the elbow, and the hand comes behind the head. And then take your other hand to the elbow and then draw the elbow even more behind the head. And then once your elbow and upper arm are right behind the head, press your head into the arm. And your fingertips come down in between the shoulder blades. And you're just opening up here through the that armpit area. Really releasing. And then you can lean a little bit. And release. Arms up and switch sides. The other arm comes up and behind the head. Pressing the head into the arm. A little stretch. And then we release and take the arms down. Roll the shoulders up and back. Right, and release here. Now, from here, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, press the palms together. Then work the arms straight back behind you. Really feeling the shoulders pulling away from the ears. And the arms are working as straight as you can take them. You can even lean forward a little. To feel even more of a release. Let's release the arms. So you can see the heads of the shoulders coming forward again. And then maybe Give them a little shake here to release. Now, let's go ahead and take the arms up and overhead. Hold opposite elbows. Take the arms up and over your head. So you're framing your head like a picture frame with your arms. And then we're leaning to the side. And then we come up and over to the other side. Let's come up to center. Let's release the arms. Let's take one arm down onto the floor. The other arm up and over. Now, if you're sitting in a chair, you'll take your hand to the chair. Right, but you're taking one hand down to support you, and the other arm reaches and extends long. Now, try not to look forward so you're rounding. You really want to open the chest and extend through the side body. And then from here, see if you can sweep the arm back behind you and then forward. So it's like a big circle, a big arc that you're making with your arm. Now, if that doesn't feel good, you can always bend the elbow and hold onto the shoulder and just circle the elbow. Right, so it's like a nice release here with the elbow circling. And then we come up, we'll switch sides. So that other arm comes down, use the hand against the side of the chair. Right, you can also put your hand on a table to support you, but make sure this bottom shoulder is pulling away from the ear. So you're leaning up and over and then maybe looking underneath the armpit. So really opening through the side waist, and then you're circling the arm. And then again, if you prefer less extension in the arm, you would bend the elbow and place the hand on the shoulder. And then we come all the way up, and let's take a little twist. So I love this twist. Just one hand in front of the knee, other hand comes behind. Now, since you're in a chair, right, you might like to take this hand to the low back and push your hand against the low back, and then this opposite hand pushes against the knee. And then we switch sides. So that hand comes to the knee, other hand comes to the low back. And then we come out of the twist and we release. So that is it. That is my absolute favorite shoulder opening sequence. There's so many more movements and releases that we can do for the shoulders, but this is my favorite. Quick release for the shoulders. Maybe find 5 minutes in your day to release from this. Thanks so much. Namaste.